Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos.
What it do?
What it do?
Welcome back to Cocktail Combos. We're so happy to be here with you guys today.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on because we missed last week.
Yeah. So we got
So we got to catch up with it. Yes. So we need to just get on straight into it. That's the best way to just direct approach.
I like it.
I like it too. So we're going to start with our cock hour. If you don't know what the cock hour is, it's when somebody just, kind of like Donkey the other day, you then just did a hee-haw moment.
Acting a fool.
Embarrassed yourself. Even if you weren't embarrassed, we're embarrassed for you.
Okay.
This week, it goes to Bow Wow. So 50 Cent, he's known for exposing people when it comes to money or lack thereof. And he was recently in the strip club with Jermaine Dupri.
I mean, he had bands and bands and bands.
Yes. And he accused Bow Wow of stealing the money, taking ones, putting it in his pants, and I believe he brought it home with him.
Oh yeah, they had a video of him in the house with his bands of ones and everything. First of all, y'all know, if y'all know me personally, you know I love Bow Wow. Like, he used to be my crush back in 2001. Now he has lost his mind.
He has lost his mind. He is disturbed.
He is disturbed. How do you, as a okay, but I can't lie. If I was Bow Wow, I probably would have took something home too. But I'm a woman.
But you wouldn't need to though.
That's true.
If you were Bow Wow the way that he says he's Bow Wow, you wouldn't need to take no ones home. So that's the same thing going back to when he was on that plane that was really
Oh yeah.
coached.
Oh yeah.
Are you still acting like you have a certain status that you don't anymore?
I think that he does act like he is that man when really he is a regular.
Yeah, because you think about when's the last time he had a song that came out?
2004.
So, like, what income do you have coming in, sir?
Yeah. So my thing is, own who you are. It's okay. Everybody don't have to be balling.
Ups and downs.
Everybody don't have to have the Mickey Mouse chain. It's okay. You don't have that chain no more, bro.
It's okay.
It's all right.
But what's not okay is for you to take them scribbles money.
Yeah.
That's how they pay their
They
bills.
work hard for their money. They money, Bow Wow.
Yes.
Unless you plan on stripping, you need to go give 50 his money back. Lil Duval said he wasn't touching them money.
No, he don't want that.
Because first of all, 50 Cent say everybody owe him. I do not. That's one thing in life I do not want to be. Is on 50 cents you owe me money. Lil.
No, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, I'm pass
because he gonna put you on blast for sure.
Oh, did you see the video that came out with the guy who approached 50 when he was on a date with the woman?
And I felt like it was really bad timing. Like,
it was horrible.
He is out on a date. And then he was mad. The dude was mad for real.
Even if your timing was impeccable, if you walk up to me with an attitude, getting crunk with me because I don't want to do what you say, why would I want you to work for me?
And then now you have put yourself out there as a crazy fool. So ain't nobody gonna want to work with you. Like, 50 Cent is pretty high status as far as the music game goes. He probably could have really put him in the door, but you coming out acting a fool. Now you can really just kind of shot yourself in the foot. Now you gonna just be a little local rapper around wherever you at. Doing some little shows, sweating and shit.
I mean, maybe somebody will come to his show now because, you know, he got his little 10 seconds of fame.
What if he really not that good? So you did all of that, and you rap as good as I do.
You rap pretty good, though.
Do I?
Go one time.
I ain't gonna do it like that. I ain't gonna do it like that today.
Okay, so next we have our cock back for the week. This is the part when somebody claps back at somebody for something they have done or said. They're not having it, and they have an issue about what's going on. This week it goes to K. Michelle.
K. Michelle. So what she did, she put a question out. She said, serious question, am I mean? So why not be blessed? 702 said, yes, you are so mean and extra. She responded by saying, well, I went to your page and you could stand to be a bit more extra. You need an extra pack to that dry, store-bought packaged hair. Was that being mean or just honest? I was just being extra honest. Now go moisturize. Love you.
K. Michelle level of petty has always
It's
been
always been high.
extra.
And it's been funny
Girl.
every single time. Like I don't know when people are gonna stop coming for her because she's gonna come hard. That's kind of like Masika. Masika got the comebacks.
And she has time.
She has the time.
She has the in time, so don't try.
So now you own Shade Room.
Cause somebody that told you need some more package towel.
Package share, not even bundles. Yours came out of the beauty supply.
I remember them days.
She got some Milky Way.
Ah!
She got some Milky Way P-curled hair. Come with 3 pieces and a closure now.
I can't deal.
And it's thin apparently.
So do you think if, okay, we'll talk about the Beehive. You know, whenever Beyonce does something, her fans go crazy. They attack the person that they do it to. Do you think that Beyonce or K. Michelle should be held accountable if people from the internet started attacking or cyberbullying these people?
I don't think that they can control I think they can kind of put it out there like, hey y'all, you don't have to attack, but they can't control what these people are doing or saying. But I mean, death threats, because I know that happens a lot, especially with Beyonce's stuff with that girl that was talking to Jay-Z at that game. That lady got death threats where she had to take her page down because people were like, bitch, I'll kill you for talking to Jay-Z like that. Beyonce won't, but I will.
Beyonce got some goons, okay?
She do.
I'm talking about she have more goons than real goons have.
Yeah. Be ready to pull up.
Be ready. I remember a few
Pull up
years
and
ago.
how I go, Yana? I
remember a few years ago, I don't know if it was true or not, but they had a Beyonce church. Do you recall such a thing? They were praising Beyonce like.
No, I don't recall, but that's funny.
That is. We're gonna have to Google that and see if that was a joke or what. But people love her, and it's good to be loved, but I don't know, it seems like a lot of pressure. I always feel like Beyonce is herself, very reserved, out in the open. I wonder if she feels pressure to please her fans or to not do anything to be out of character or make them see her in a certain light, or do you think she just does whatever?
I think she does whatever, because I think that's just her personality. I don't think she tries to be reserved. That's kind of came with her fame and all of that. She doesn't want people commenting on her children and all that, so she kind of keeps everything here so that she can at least have one thing that's kind of private.
Yeah. I think Rihanna is very herself too.
I do.
Now, Bow Wow might be faking and shaking, but I think Rihanna has always been open. She's always been herself. I have seen her cuss a few people out and look at the camera like, bitch, what?
Do you want some too?
I can't wait for this next album of hers to come out,
Please
though.
and thank you.
Oh, yes. All right. So, what we have next?
Let's move over to women asking men to marry them.
Oh.
So I saw I sent the picture to you, a woman kneeling down in front of her man proposing to him. What is your view on that?
I say no, ma'am. I feel like if a man wants to marry you, wants to take that next step in life with you, he will put forth the effort to make that happen. I feel like if a woman has to be the one to do it, then she is, I guess you can say, overstepping her boundaries, rushing things prematurely, because even if they've been together a long time, if he has not proposed to you because he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to.
That's not the commitment that he
know about a
wants.
man is they do what they want to do. If they want to be with you, they're going to be with you. If they want to marry you, they're going to marry you. Period. There is no gray area. There is no, oh, I'm scared. They don't do it. Because they would be more scared to lose you than to actually ask you to marry them.
That's true. And you know, Father's Day is coming up. So this is, I heard this guy saying that basically he thinks that women need to initiate sex more.
Okay.
And I'm not a guy, you know, women don't initiate sex with me. So it was interesting hearing it from a male's perspective. He was basically saying that he wants to feel wanted. He wants his woman to come on to him, to be aggressive and be the one to hop up on it and initiate sex. And I was just wondering, what y'all women be out here doing? Because I be wanting to be.
I'm sitting here thinking the same thing. I said, am I old nasty something?
I'm like, maybe your dick was small and they didn't want it. That's why they didn't initiate.
It ain't something they can hop on. They gotta kind of ease on that thing, and they might Is it in yet? That's a hurtful question.
That is.
But I personally, if I want it, which is often, I'm going to get it. Like, I will initiate whatever needs to be initiated.
And then my question more so, it made me think, like, what is a guy's, what is initiating it to you? Because to me, if I come out the bathroom butt ass naked, and I walk around you with my ass and my titties out, nigga, that's me telling you
That's
want
your
it.
cue.
You know, that's your
That's your
cue that
cue.
we're about to get on it. Especially if I kiki and, you know, start getting physical. So I mean, what is your definition of, you know?
I think it just depends on what works for you guys. Like, what is your form of foreplay? Like, if you, oh, I gotta give him head, that's our foreplay, like that's how he know if we about to get it popping, then that's what I'm probably gonna do. If it might be, I just need to stand in front of you and clear my throat, and you know it's time for that. Or you might come out the shower naked. That's y'all's thing, then you know it's time to get it popping. I think it's just different for everyone. Me personally, I like to mix it up. I'm not gonna come at you the same way because I like to catch you off guard.
And I don't want you to come at me the same way.
C-U-M or C-O-M-E. I need variety in my life, so it's gonna be different every time.
Yeah. So women, let us know ways that you come on to your man, and men, let us know what y'all looking for. What is it that you want?
Right.
What turns you on? How do you want your woman to
What's
come
too
on
aggressive? Like, what would
To
just
you?
be
Is
like
there too aggressive?
in my opinion, don't ask me because I'm a big old freak.
Hey,
Big old freak.
Hey. So with your significant other, are there any limitations to sex? Any sexual limitations?
I think someone else being in the bedroom is a limitation for me.
That is definitely.
I'm not there yet. I don't know if I'll ever be there, but I'm not there yet. At the moment, 2019 in June, I am not there yet to where I could physically watch another person be with my man.
One thing that is too much for me that I'm not down with, I don't want my man to ever want, ask, or anything that is gay. Booty hole. I don't want him asking me to pet him. I don't want him, you know, that's taking it a bit overboard. I don't want to look at my man being feminine. That's not a turn off for me. So that would be one of my sexual limitations.
Him bent over is a limitation for me as well.
Yeah. What you been on for?
What, have you done this before?
You look a little comfortable in this position.
You look comfortable.
What other limitations of it? Well, okay, so what if he, you know, likes to spit on you?
We're not spitting. That is the utmost disrespect to me. You're not spitting.
He like,
It's so nasty.
he like, yeah, open your mouth, katoo.
You're not peeing on me. You're not spitting on me. I almost don't even let you nut in my mouth. Like, that's almost a limitation.
So bodily fluids.
Because it's the texture. It's not that, oh my God, it's the texture. I'm gonna need you to eat more fruit or something. Something ain't
Girl,
right.
you're killing me.
I don't know.
Well, I'll keep my comments to myself on that one. Okay, so next we have Mama Said Cock You Out.
Hey,
Mama said cock you out.
So this one goes to a Louisiana school principal. They didn't say the school, but this man, while on a school field trip, was arrested in the strip club. What are your thoughts? I know you had a lot of questions about that. What are your
I had a
questions?
lot of questions. Where were the students?
Where were the students?
I know they weren't in the strip club. Were they in the parking lot? Did you leave them at the hotel room?
What was the original field trip was my question. Where were they supposed to be? Where were you supposed to be, sir?
I mean, did you have a rough day and they drove you crazy and you was just like, I need a drink, and that was the only bar open? Are you a pervert and just couldn't go a whole weekend without seeing ass and titties? Ass and titties. I mean, I was just confused with the whole entire story.
My mind was blown. Like, you should not only be, but you should be fired.
Yes.
And I need some understanding. You're going to have to answer some questions.
As a mother.
Child, my child was on that field trip. Even though I'm sure he wasn't the only chaperone, but for the employer, the employer, this is the type of foolishness that you hire? Really?
Because if one of the other teachers wanted to come with you, would you have been like, okay, let's leave the kids,
let's leave them. Let's leave them.
As a mother, I would be concerned about who's watching my children. If you are so horny or you want it so bad to where you want to go to a strip club, were you looking at my child?
Right.
I would have a lot of different concerns.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take your child out of the school or would you just want him removed?
He got to go. He's got to go.
That was bold.
That was very bold. And my thing, what the fuck were you doing for you to gotten arrested? Never mind. I don't want to know. I'm going to research that on my own. But what were you doing? Because it's not against the law to be in a strip club.
It's not.
So what were you doing in that strip club?
You were cutting up while you were in the strip club.
You was. Never mind.
Yeah, we're gonna let that be.
So on another serious note, because that's pretty serious. Dominican Republic, beautiful place. I definitely was looking to vacation there in the very near future, and now I'm like, I ain't trying to die, I ain't trying to get sick, I ain't trying to get shot. It just seemed like a lot going on in the Dominican Republic.
All at one time. People are getting shot. They're saying the cause of death has been heart attacks. I mean, couples ending up dead. It's kind of like, what?
Something going on.
Is this a coincidence that all of this is happening
at the same time?
At the same time,
I don't know.
You know, when I went to DR, it was a lot of fun. We stayed in an all-inclusive resort. We didn't have anyone physically do anything to us. Like, it was a great time. However, I was drinking. They had unlimited drinks on the resort, and I started throwing up. And I was like, oh man, you know, I drunk these 4 or 5 drinks. Maybe I'm drunk. So I was throwing up, and I did not stop throwing up until 2 to 3 days after I arrived back to the U.S. And it wasn't like, I mean, it could have been food poisoning. It could have been from the water.
Right.
It could have been from
the multiple things.
Yeah.
But that makes you wonder now.
It does.
Was there, because they did say something about pesticides or something that is used at those resorts that people have been ingesting. So I'm confused. Are you spraying it near people's food, near the cups that people drink? Like, is it intentional?
What is going on?
Because they know that it's a lot of that go and visit that. So is that a way of exterminating people? Like, that just makes me raise a lot of questions, because it's black people that are the ones that are having those issues out there. So that's something to keep following.
And then didn't something just happen between them and Haiti? And
something with Trump got into it too. Like
why is he out there?
He always got some type of comment about something. So I know that they were upset about some comments he had made as well. So that's never good.
I can't keep up. It's too much.
Good.
Too much.
Never good. Okay, so let's move on to what would you do?
Okay.
I saw this on Instagram. I know what I would do, but I want to hear your opinion. So what would you do? You and Tommy out.
Okay, me and my man out.
Woman comes up and says,
"Bitch, you got me fucked up already."
To your man, is this your girlfriend, or just a girl you talk to? What would you do?
I would stand up, walk in between them, and say, "Bitch, I'm your worst nightmare," with my hand up to her head, and wait for her to make a move, because I'm already ready.
Because you're ready for whatever.
I'm down for it. Don't play with me. I don't care if it was my brother. You are being disrespectful with your comment coming in my area.
Because even the girlfriend or somebody you talk to, bitch, which one? Like, either way, it don't matter. You're being disrespectful.
And I'm going to disrespect your ass right back.
I'm fighting. I'm not. There's no words to say. I'm not. No, bitch. I'm slapping the shit out of you. Probably with whatever object is in my hand is coming across your head.
Oh my gosh,
it's coming across. I think my cousin has a story.
I do have a story for y'all. So I went out last night. For you guys who live in Houston, I was at the address, and this nappy-headed boy caught himself wanting to talk to me. You see this luxurious hair that I have? He pulled me by my hair back to him to get my attention. What would you have done? Let me tell you what I did. I took the purse that was in my hand, turned around and pacad his ass in his face. And he was looking like, what did you think was gonna happen? Man, help me understand. How do you think that, what response do you expect to get from a woman
By pulling her
by
hair.
pulling her
Like you're in kindergarten.
hair?
I don't understand. So my cousin texts me. We've been hanging out, y'all gotta understand, about 25 years, probably longer than that. So I know how she moved. When she said that, my mental could see my cousin getting her purse. Probably called him all kinds of bitches. Motherfuckers just tearing his ass up with this purse.
Yeah, I had never experienced nothing like that in my life. And then it's kind of like when I hit him the first time, I didn't even realize it. By the time the third swing was coming around and I saw his face, he was like, then his friend was like, no. You know, it was just crazy. It was ridiculous, but I felt assaulted. I had to defend myself. Who cares? Whatever.
Don't do it again, sir.
Don't do it again.
You might be one of our listeners. That's why you pulled her. Don't do it. I bet you learned yesterday.
Bitch, when we pulling up more.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for joining us today. We love y'all so much.
Yes,
We will have an episode next Monday. Listen out. We love you guys so much. Still send us any questions. Watch our video on YouTube. We'll be putting stuff on there like the Bow Wow money picture if you're interested in seeing some of the things that we talked about during the episode. Right. So follow our YouTube channel, Cocktail Convos. Follow us on Instagram. Listen to us on Anchor, Spotify, everything. Just Google Cocktail Convos and we'll pop up, okay? We love y'all so much. Thank you once again. See you later.